This is Officer Terrence Lee, Charlotte Metro PD, badge 10973. If you're hearing this, then someone found the feed, or the cruiser, or what's left of either. If not, I guess this'll die under the concrete like the rest of us. I'm pinned. Somewhere under the Tryon overpass, southbound near 3rd. Maybe 40 feet from the corner. Doesn't matter. I can't feel my right leg anymore. Something's broken. Bone, rebar, maybe the world. Not sure yet. I've got a backup battery on my mic. No signal. No dispatch. Just air thick with dust and heat. But I've still got one thing left. My voice. And I need you to hear this. It's about Malik Drew. My partner. My brother. You need to know what he did. Because they won't find his body. They won't find much of anything. But I saw it. I witnessed it. And that has to mean something. Last night, we were planning a party. Can you believe that? Not a real one. Just coffee and some Panthers cupcakes someone picked up from the bakery off Trade Street. Welcome back, Drew. Traffic detail, civilian grid duty, easy beat. He hated the fuss. If I show up and there's balloons, I'm writing citations, he texted. I replied, we'll risk it. I hadn't seen him in almost 6 months. Not since the stabbing. It was bad. North End, school lockdown. He stepped between a knife and a middle schooler. Took it in the ribs. Still called in backup before he dropped. That's who he was. Even when he bled in service. They tried to pension him out. Said he was done, but he showed up anyway. Quiet, cleared for duty, took the lowest post on the map without complaint. Said, I'll do what I can, where I can. The last thing I told him that night? About time, old man. He sent a thumbs up. No words, just that. I rolled out early. Cruiser was low on charge, so I stopped at the recharge bay by the courthouse. City grid was already acting weird. Smart lights blinking out of sync, crosswalk chirps cutting in and out, digital parking signs flashing error codes. Didn't feel like a systems outage. Felt off. It was warm for a March morning. Wind was too quiet. Around 8:57 a.m., the light rail stalled. Dead halt middle of 5th Street. Riders started piling out like ants kicked out of the hive. Then came the silence. Not peaceful. Not calm. Dead. No birds. No cars. No noise at all. Then, I looked up. There's something unnerved wrong with the air. It looked thicker, like water and glass mixed in the clouds. A shimmer. Then it bent, and it came down. First one, over Bank of America Stadium. No sound, just shadow. Then the second, Wells Fargo Tower. Same shape, tall, oval, like a monolith made of ink and judgment. I swear to you, it didn't descend. It just appeared closer than it was before. Like the distance between it and Earth collapsed in a blink. Then came the third, over the courthouse, over me. I felt it before I saw it. Pressure behind the teeth. Something that made the metal in the cruiser groan. My hands shook on the wheel. Not fear, instinct. The kind that comes before a hurricane. Or a massacre. I hit the gas. Didn't make it far. Something collapsed. The eastbound pedestrian rail. Fell on the rear panel of my cruiser. Slammed it into the concrete barrier. Airbag didn't deploy. Dashboard crushed in. Glass in my mouth. Taste of copper and ozone. Right leg pinned. Couldn't move. Smoke seeped through the vents. Not fire smoke. Chemical. Heavy and blue. The kind of blue that hurts your eyes to look at too long. I tried to reach dispatch. Dead. Tried emergency beacon. No pulse. Then I heard the machine.
It moved like a spider, but heavier. 2 legs. Tall and terrifying. No sounds. Deadly. Graceful. Matte black. No lights. No eyes. And it didn't search. It knew. It crossed the intersection like it owned the city, stepped on cars like they weren't there, flattened a street lamp with no pause. It wasn't killing indiscriminately. It was moving towards something. Or someone. Then I saw it stop. Its front legs anchored. Its core rotated slowly toward the heart of the square. And that's when I saw him. Drew. Vest on. No helmet. Just his damn grit and his flare pack. I don't know how he got there. He wasn't supposed to be in Sector 8. His cruiser was parked miles north. But he came. He always came. His gait was steady. No panic. Not even urgency. Like he'd been waiting his whole life for this walk. He crossed to the middle of Tryon and 3rd, stood there, radio in one hand, smoke flare in the other, and waited. He didn't bring a bomb, didn't plant anything overnight. I watched him build it in real time. A gas main was cracked near the sidewalk, rising pressure visibly hissing out, fuel dripping under a parked city van. He dropped to a knee, shoved something small, a flare cartridge, under the manhole. He pulled a body clear, a medic maybe, sat them gently behind a bench, then stood, looked straight into the face of the walker, just a silhouette in the smoke, no backup, no orders, no time. He raised the flare high, lit it. A burst of green in a sea of fire and ash, and then I heard him. Not through the radio, not shouted, just whispered into the breach. Shield up. It was surgical. The ignition flared beneath the gas main, pressure built fast, then blew sideways, launching the maintenance van into the walker's knees. Concrete erupted, flame engulfed the intersection. It didn't kill the machine, but it knocked it back. Just enough, slowed it, buried it. A wall of debris sealed the cross street. The civilians broke through the last alley exit. They got out. All of them. Because of him. I thought I was dead. Smoke swallowed everything. Couldn't see, couldn't breathe. My mic glitched. Power cut. I heard only my heartbeat and a hum I still can't describe. Then the dust began to settle. And I saw the silhouette.
He was still there. Half buried in the rubble. Flare still smoking. Radio still in his left hand. Not slumped. Not down. Standing. The drone above us faltered, crashed down and joined me as another fallen witness. Its lens captured one final frame. A man, alone, against a skyline burning red, then black. I don't know how long it was gone. The feed, my mind, both. Maybe seconds, maybe minutes. Could have been longer. There's no clock down here. Just the pulse in my jaw and the heat bleeding out of the world. The last thing I saw before it cut, Drew, still on his feet, the flare smoke curling like it didn't want to leave him. When it came back, I thought maybe I'd hallucinated it all. But no, he was still there. The walker buried partially, the street cracked, the sky dimming like it couldn't stand to look anymore. And I was still here, trapped, watching, helpless. I wanted to scream his name, but I couldn't open my throat. Wanted to crawl, but I couldn't feel my leg. Wanted to die. But death hadn't reached me yet. So I did the only thing I could. I remembered. Radio silence followed. I called out for anyone. No answer. Drew was gone. But the line didn't break. He was the last one who held it. And I saw it. There's something cruel about surviving. I didn't earn it. I didn't fight for it. I didn't die standing like he did. I was stuck, powerless. But somehow, I'm the one who gets to speak. Malik Drew. He chose that corner. He chose that blast. Not to kill, not to win, but to buy time. Seconds. That was all. That was enough. They won't put this on the news. There won't be statues or medals. No one will dig through the ruins and find him holding the line. He didn't do it for the record. He did it for them. For the people running past him. And for me. I know that now. We used to ride together. Back before they split us up. Back when the department still believed in partnership. He covered me more times than I can count. Wrote my reports when I was too burnt out. Talked me down when I nearly punched that sergeant during the protest rotations.
He told me once, the badge isn't the shield. We are, you and me. That's what they forget. I didn't forget, Drew. God help me, I didn't forget. I can't feel much now. Legs gone cold, throat's dry. No one's coming. But I'm not afraid. Because I saw what courage looks like. Not the Hollywood kind, not medals or shootouts. Just a man with a flare and a radio standing between death and 100 strangers. That's what we were meant to be. What we used to be. We weren't just officers, we were shields. Don't let them forget. Don't bury his name under protocol or rubble or silence. Say it out loud. Write it down. Officer Malik J. Drew. Charlotte Metro PD, Sector 8. Last seen, 9:54 a.m. Tryon and 3rd still standing.